Hello my friends, today I have a very special episode for you about Glen More II Chronicles from Funtail. And we are not talking about the game itself, we are also not talking about the expansion itself. This is, by the way, a mass production copy, so it's almost final. No, we are not talking about both of these, we are talking about a beast, a real beast. And this beast is the Glen More Chronicles chest. The chest is from LaserOx. As you can see, this is a sign of LaserOx and it's massive. It is really massive. I will show you what's inside each single box of Glen More II Chronicles and the Highland Games itself. But first of all, I want to show you that beast and what's inside. This leather strap holds it, so you unpop it here on the metal pins like this and that. Then you can open the leather straps here. And now let's take a look what's inside the Glen More II Chronicles massive big wooden chest. So without further ado, let's lift the lid. By the way, you can see here it is like a book, but I will show you that later on as well again. So first of all, as you can see, you can either lay it out like expansion number 1 and underneath the basic game, which I did. So, and here we have the 2 rulebooks, simply because I do have the German/English version. So we also have the 2 game boards that are attached. We have the classic view, which is here. Some extra tiles in here that are in here. We also have the new item, the poker chips inside, including the wooden pieces. They don't have to be inside here, but it makes sense to put them in here. You also have this one here for promo tiles. I do have all the promo tiles that are in the game in this box here. So as you can see, for an example, here the new promo tiles that have the Feed the Kraken printing on it. They are in here with other promo tiles as well. Some of these are available, some of them are available in the new Kickstarter that is already finished. In here I do have the promo number 2 with the shields, just the add-ons, but also other than that you can use that as a card holder for the cards. However, I do have the shields in here too. In the new one are 2 blank shields, and this is shield promo number 2. Here's another promo in it, just to show you what you can do inside. You don't have to, but it's... And then you have the 4 Chronicles in here, and I put every single into a Chronicle box. So when you open that, you have every single packed in here. You don't have to, but I think that's the smartest way. So this is just for the Highland Games expansion, and now let's go to the base game. Okay, let's lift the boards here, so you can easily grab underneath here if you want. So, and then you bring out the boards, and in between I do have the rule books, and this is what it looks like. In here usually you have normally a card holder similar to this for the cards, for the landmark cards, which I don't have because this is a prototype and that piece was missing. However, this is what it looks like. So you have a resource tray where you have all the resources in it. You also have the victory point tray, including the coins. You can place the metal coins there in as well. You have another resource tray, so you can put on each side of the table the resources you like. You have this cute little houses here, and these houses are special. If you open these houses like this here, I will show it to you very easy. So like this one here, then you can see you have your meeples and your markers in here. Please keep in mind these markers are replaced by wooden tokens now. So this one is simply the piece that every single player has. Please note, this is the insert for the base game. The first insert I showed you was the insert for the expansion, and the wooden box is just the surrounding, the beast. So you have all the 4 different colors here, the cards for the players. You have another big bookshelf here. Usually it is supposed to be standing up on the table if you like, and you can place either this right next to it like this here. I cannot show it to you, but like this here, a small bookshelf, or if you prefer you can put it like that way, but then I wouldn't recommend it. I would put it that way. So also on top of that, we have a secret area here. The secret area includes the 9th Chronicle, or we call it Chronicle A, with Nephi in here. And last but not least, we have 2 more items in here. One item is just for the shields, an additional storage, and the other item is here. You place the river tiles on top of it, but this is one of the things that is so beauty. Take a look at this A, B, C, D stack, and before you are playing, you just lift it up like this, and then you are ready to play the game. Last but not least, we would like to take a closer look to the wooden chest itself, to the big box itself. So you see I have lots of stuff right now on my table here, lots of stuff from LaserOx, but take a closer look of this. So this is a beautiful piece here. Take a look at this book here with all the bookmarks inside, and also here the rounding of the book. Wow, this is so massive. This is so beautiful, unbelievable. And the lock with this one here is also pretty awesome. As far as I know, LaserOx never worked with leather before, so that's the first time ever LaserOx made this wooden this leather straps, which I think it's really, really cool. And I don't know if you mentioned that already, but there is room for more. So if ever the company Funtails comes up with the idea of another expansion, you have enough space in here for one more expansion. So let's take a first look at the Glen More itself. This is the base game built with the LaserOx insert. Please note I have one piece missing, but I explain it in a second. So first of all, we have the game boards on top of here. Here is a missing slot. Usually you have a card slider in there to put your landmark cards in there, just to let you know. So because this is already common knowledge, this insert, a couple of you already know this insert, I go just briefly over it. So we have a wooden resource tray here, and another, well, and another wooden resource tray here. So you have on each side of the table a resource tray. Also you have victory point markers and the coins in here. Then this I explain in a second. So then you have these little houses here for each single player. I will show it to you, all of these pieces, when we are taking a closer look at the big box. So no necessary to take a look at here. We also have this bookshelf here, which contains also this secret area in here for the promo item. And on top of that, I also show you here the shield markers. And last but not least, we also have this one here in place. But what this is special, I will show you when I show you the big box as well. So once we have this one, let's take a look what's inside the new Glen More II Highland Games, the first expansion. So, and we have some LaserOx stuff in here as well. Again, the player boards, and what a surprise, also the rule books, so that's nothing special. We have again here a slider for cards. This time the slider for cards is, let me grab this one out first here. So this time we also have the classic dividers that you know from a couple of games already. So here, as you can see, is always enough space for tons of promotions and promotional items. Here you have promo stuff in as well. I will show you that when we are getting to the big box as well. Here we have a tray for the extra oversized tiles. Here we have a tray for each single player that contains the poker chips. Underneath we have another tray, more space. This one you can use, for an example, to share these victory points around the table if you desire. So besides the resources, you have another tray as well. And last but not least, we have the bookshelf here, and inside the bookshelf we have all the pieces as well. Now let's go straight to the big box. Thanks so much for watching, and this was the big wooden chest from LaserOx. Thanks so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.